Esto es lo que está pasando en el CES All Digital 2021.
El CES 2021 All Digital, un ambiente completamente digital y lógico, las entrevistas que hemos hecho hasta el momento a través de nuestra videoconferencia han sido exitosas. Hablamos también de tecnología que pueden servir en momentos en que queramos aprender en idiomas diferentes. Rocío está conmigo de este lado. Vamos a ver si se une a esta conversación para hablar de una solución muy eficiente a la hora de nosotros necesitar algún entrenamiento para hablar en otro idioma. Rocío, ¿de qué estamos hablando?
Estamos hablando de Dialogue Trainer. Y algo muy importante aquí es que no es simplemente lo que estás comentando, sino que esta es una plataforma muy completa que te ayuda a expresarte. Porque algo muy importante en una conversación es el tema, por ejemplo, de los matices. Hay gente que no tiene quizás la habilidad para socializar o incluso para hablar en ambientes profesionales de una manera que sea fluida, o de una manera que la otra persona se sienta cómoda y pueda quizás expresar cómo se siente. De eso se trata, y para esto le damos la bienvenida a Michiel, que nos hablará sobre esta solución y todo lo que ella hace.
Michiel, welcome to the show. Thank you for staying with us here. How are you doing?
Thanks for having me. I'm doing fine. It's, of course, it's a little bit it's different from what it was last year, says. It was quite exciting to be in Las Vegas then, and now I'm sitting at home in Amerong in the Netherlands, which is also exciting, but in a completely different way.
Wow. Okay, let's talk about Dialogue Trainer. What was the inspiration behind this technology? Understanding that it is a great solution, I know a lot of people would like to know more about it.
Yeah, well, what we developed is a platform to train communication skills. And what we did is, I mean, as many things in conversations are there's patterns. We developed a solution which allows you to interact with a virtual avatar and see the reactions to your approach. So, for instance, take a bad news conversation. In a bad news conversation, we know many people try to avoid the strong emotions of the person receiving the news. And what we felt at some point was, what if we create an avatar with whom you can engage in a conversation where you break bad news, and then just have that avatar become really angry and see what happens with people. And then what we noticed was that initially students, we started in 2013 at Utrecht University, but initially students, they had very strong emotional reactions to those avatars, like much more than you would expect from something that's clearly not a real conversation. And that inspired us to build a company out of this.
And when people are looking for solutions like Dialogue Trainer, they normally they look most of the most popular language, right? What language does this training is available for training or to be trained for a dialogue?
Yeah, of course, Dutch and English, but we also have developed scenarios in French and Italian. And we've developed a little bit of a scenario in Spanish, but that's actually quite easy to do. But for most clients that we provide right now, we basically use English because many of our customers speak that language as well. But it's very doable to also build Spanish language scenarios.
Excellent.
And I could actually show you if you guys would.
Yes, that's where I was going to be going for. Please show us if you have the demonstration with you.
This is the platform. What I have here is I can click this button and then the interaction starts. Now.
You wanted to discuss something with me?
Now what this is a feedback conversation. I can engage in giving feedback to her. And if I give her good feedback, positive feedback, she'll warm up to me. So I wanted to say your efficiency in your work is quite impressive.
Well, thank you. I've got to say, you do manage to keep up well, unlike some of our other colleagues.
And I get feedback here, but what I can also do if I turn back one...
You wanted to discuss something with me?
If I immediately become critical to her, so I say, are you aware that many colleagues find you stressful to work with?
Excuse me? Who says this? why am I hearing this from you?
So what you see here is it's clear that she's not a real person, and it's also clear that you're choosing between answer options that are predefined. But at the same time, the sort of interaction arouses real emotion. It's also my area of expertise. I'm an emotion researcher. I used to be, and a training actor actually in the Netherlands. So I did lots of role play with people. But what we see here is we can create online dilemmas that people recognize from situations. For instance, how do you deal with an angry or a dissatisfied customer? Show people and show them what happens in the conversation with a certain approach.
That's great. I think it's a very compelling solution, and from what I can see, it has many uses in many different fields, like educational purposes and even corporate uses.
Yeah.
The question that follows here is, what's the price of the solution, and is this available globally? Can you please tell us about that?
Yeah, of course. Please do. Now, the price range really depends on the amount of people you're training, of course, and also the specific solution. But we have solutions ranging from 49 euros to 99 euros, which sort of translates to the same amount of, for instance, dollars, if you're more familiar with those numbers. But for students, we actually have different rates because, of course, that as many organizations do, you want to engage as many students as possible in the use of your platform as well. So that's about, I'd say, $17 per year per student to get access to several scenarios. But for commercial organizations, 49 euros to 99.
That's great.
Well, it is awesome. I mean, having this type of solutions sometimes you're looking for into App Store, talking about mobile solutions, or even on the internet. It's not easy to find something that works, and hopefully, we can see this growing. I mean, that's my hope and my wish, that you actually grow, and then people take this as a reference for how to learn, the way to talk. Sometimes it's not the same as understanding English, speak English, right? Like you have to understand the way how you dialogue, how you respond, because that actually is very important for communication.
Yes, it
Michael,
is.
thank you very much for sharing with us about this innovation. I think this is the best platform for you to talk about this solution. So thank you very much.
Oh, thanks for allowing me to share it. It was my pleasure.
Y ustedes que están viendo Genoma Digital, están bienvenidos de ir y seguir, ¿verdad? En las redes sociales de todo esto. El artículo está en Genoma Digital, vía tecnológica, viatech.do, ahí va a estar escrito. Ustedes pueden leer más de esto y van a estar los links de referencia para este producto. Nosotros continuamos con más de Genoma Digital y Vía Tecnológica en el CES All Digital 2021.